To talk about things going on in the world around us. As you can tell, I'm sitting in a corner, mainly because I'm just on a break here at work and just decided to talk about something I think is very fascinating. So I really only have a few minutes, and this is probably the most private place to do something like this. And so I apologize in advance for all the server noise, but here I am to talk about things. So the video here is titled Oregon Gas Crisis? Question mark? Is that what I titled it? I don't remember. Oregon gas decision? Question mark. So it's not really relevant to like international news. Something I did want to share though, just overall commentary on the West Coast and how absurd this is. First off, I didn't even know it was illegal to pump your own gas in Oregon. Probably why when I drove through Oregon in 2015, I got a couple of dirty looks pumping gas, and I was confused as to why. And I was just surprised by the amount of attendants who came to say, "Oh, let me pump your gas." And, "Oh, you sure? Okay, I can do it. Don't worry." But actually, no. I broke the law. We got a ticket for pumping my own gas in Oregon. Didn't even know about it. Just like, what? It's a stupid law. It's one of many laws, I think, that exist, especially in areas that are predominantly liberal, that should not exist. It's who cares whether or not someone pumps gas or not. And what we are seeing now is a hilarious just Twitter storm of idiots out there. If you go online and look, there's a lot of people who sound like children compared to the national standard. They're saying like, "Oh, how dare how dare they make us pump our own gas? I don't know how to do this," or "I hate the smell of gasoline. I just can't believe I have to do this now." It's like, what? It's like all 49 other states don't make you pump gas. Why are you... No, I'm sorry. All 49 other states it doesn't have this law that make you pump gas. Why are you complaining? And I know a lot of states have attendance, but I've lived in California my whole life. It's always been a thing where I pump my own gas, and we're a bordering state. So you drive north or south on the border, you have to pump your own gas. So what's your problem? But this hilarity is almost evidence towards what's wrong with stupid laws. Is the intention... I don't even know what the intention of the law was in the first place. I'm assuming to keep gas station attendants working, to keep that job alive or something, because 50 years ago every gas station tended to have... I wasn't alive then, but historically that is true. Gas station attendant used to be a very common job for people fresh out of high school or even in high school. But because of the law's existence, now you have a state of idiots who are now exposed for their just complete inadequacy. And in my opinion, it's what is happening nationwide regarding certain laws. Like in most... Well, I won't even say most, but in a lot of liberal states, like California, for example, it's illegal to collect rainwater because you're changing the environment or whatever. But that is an actual survival skill you need to survive if, poop hit the fan and stuff stopped working. In some states, it's illegal to grow a garden in your yard. I believe New York has this. Quote me if I'm wrong. But that's an actual survival skill. And there are a lot of people in these states who are predominantly liberal that will be screwed because of laws who would punish them if they had otherwise known about it. And it's upsetting. Reality is, a lot of these people who are in these states probably would never have tried these things. But it's kind of like an example of how government is a business. Government works to well, that's kind of weird here, sneaking in the camera. Government works to create dependency so they can make money off of your, I don't want to say laziness, but government creates jobs for itself. Oh, we want to protect people. We want to protect you, and we want to get your votes, and we want to make money by doing that. So let's create this industry from our effort. And it's like, really, you're gonna fine me for collecting my own rainwater? And some people who created like their own lake on their land or whatever, lost their land. Some absurd things like that happen all the time in this country, and it's just stupid. It honestly just pisses me off that this whole Oregon thing happened. It's like, first, that law should never have existed. I could have got a ticket for doing it, not even knowing so. And now we again have just a complete state of, like, I don't know how many people live in Oregon, like 5 million people who have no idea how to fill black gas now because this law has existed for 15, 20 years. Now we have a generation of idiots, in one state at least. And it's just a commentary on how stupid government can be. Like, why does this law exist? Why do many laws exist is the overall conversation. I think this Oregon gas decision can do in the national conversation of necessity of certain laws. And I hope it grows into, there shouldn't be laws on, like, rainwater collecting. There shouldn't be laws on, like, growing your own garden. There should be laws on, like, you know, getting your own milk from your own cows or whatever, or selling milk from cows or whatever. It's just, I hope it turns into a minarchal conversation. Anyways, that's it for me. Hope this one was a little bit more fulfilling for you. I know it's less relevant to the international conversation, but I think it should be in the international conversation. If you want to go find a good time for a few minutes, look up the Twitter posts from Oregonians about filling up gas. It's kind of sad, actually. A little funny, but at the same time, like, I share a country with these idiots. See you guys on the next one. Happy New Year.